What's going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yes, the Madden 16 teaser trailer has been released. Guess what I'm doing? Yo, what is this, like 2012, man? We doing breakdowns of teaser trailers again? Yo, I had every intention on not breaking this trailer down, and I got home and I started getting an itch and I started scratching like, yo, I gotta break it down. It's like crack. So yeah, all right, we're gonna watch it in its entirety and then we're gonna break it down. All right, man, we know, man. We know the game is going to be rated E for everyone. Don't, you know, why you got to put that up in there? All right, and actually, it's like Xbox is kind of doing a promo on this. All right, Gronk with a little catch. Patrick Peterson coming through. What's going on here? Oh, a pick. All right, Antonio Brown. Oh, this seems like these are the three dudes so far from the the trailer, the cover vote. And then Odell Beckham, the cover athlete, making that one-handed grab. All right, here we go, man. It's time for a breakdown. We've seen it. All right, here we go. First of all, let me start off by saying that song is atrocious. All right, man, we're looking at this Gronk catch. That was pretty much the most vanilla thing of the trailer. It's a good catch, not a bad animation. You know, Gronk's a big dude. I'm pretty sure whoever's jumping with him. Walls is not as big, so that is to be expected. If that's the way it's going to play out, then that is going to be good, man. That Gronk catch is pretty much the way things should go. So I really, there's nothing to break down about that. All right, next item. Okay, man, this one worries me. Looks good in theory, but I think there are some things that can go wrong with this animation. One, I do think this is all one animation, man. Madden is not that fluid for this to be like two separate things happening. Like you jump up and pick the ball and then somebody presses stiff arm real quick. That's not how this animation happened. That's not how it triggered. So I can completely see, and to be honest with you, you don't really give Madden the benefit of the doubt. I can completely see this could be an animation that doesn't branch out. You know, if there's a wide receiver in the vicinity, can he break this play up, or does that have to play out? I personally don't think that Madden should have any animations, especially when you have as many people on the football field that you have. I don't think the game should have any animations that can't be interrupted, but the game does have animations that can't be interrupted, and this could potentially be one of them. All right, the next animation is a toss-up. Some people don't think it looks good. Actually, I have somewhat of a different take on it. And I think there's some good and bad in this animation. Now, this one really wholly depends on if that man's hand went through the ball or not, which I don't think it did. Now, if it didn't, I think this is good in the sense that there actually is some interaction between the defensive backs that's clear. You can clearly see that their arms are interlocked and they move in a pretty realistic manner. So I could see this catch is possible. You can jump up for the ball, the guy can pull your hand away, and you can keep it in the other hand. Now, I do think with Madden's physics system and everything that goes on, that if this is a possibility, and the way we know that they don't hold the ball correctly in the game, like when the running back runs into somebody and he got the ball tucked behind his arm, this is going to cause some problems, man. We're going to see some improbable catches if all of that hasn't been cleaned up. I think that animation isn't too bad because that's showing a remarkable play. I hope the game isn't just nothing but wow moments like that, to where a guy took your hand and you kept it with one hand. That, you know what, that's possible, but we wouldn't see that often in real life. Hopefully that's just, they're just hyping this up and we're gonna see that every now and then. But if we see receivers catching the ball and the defensive back can interact with his arms and he moves his arm, or you know what I mean, and the guy's holding the ball with one hand in an improbable position, which can happen a lot in Madden, then that's going to be bad, man. It's just going to be a bad look, because it's a bad look on running plays where you're running and the ball goes behind your back and you're still cradling it. It looks like you should have fumbled and all that stuff. That's what's going to happen in this play. So if it's an actual every now and then type thing where this guy still holds onto the ball, I'm okay with that, because this could happen. But I don't know, man. I'm just bringing up the good and the bad. I'm not, you know what? I don't want to be one-sided and get excited or say it's not right. But I do see some problems and I do see some good. All right, let's move on. All right, moving on. Odell Beckham Jr. with the one-handed grab. This one worries me the most. Not because it's unrealistic, not like we haven't seen Odell Beckham do something like this before, but the frequency and the signature part of it is, you know what, this should be a catch for Odell Beckham Jr. that we should see barely ever. The wow moment in Odell Beckham's 2-finger grab was that we had never seen it, and we might not ever see it again. This is reminiscent of Madden and that David Tyree catch that we saw every game. The David Tyree catch that we had never seen before and haven't seen since happened in Madden in every play back in the day. I know they can't take it to that level, but if we're going to be seeing wide receivers of all different calibers making catches like this, that's going to be a problem. Catch looks good for Odell Beckham Jr. There's maybe a couple wide receivers that could possibly pull this off. And we're talking about the highest elite guys like Calvin Johnson, the freaks of nature, that could possibly pull this off. You know, we see crazy great catches like the what was it? The interception from Brent Grimes. But the things that make them wow moments, and that's the verbiage in the feature game, the feature reveal that I didn't like, was when they started talking about see wow moments like never before. The thing that makes them wow moments is that you never see it, and it makes you say wow. So hopefully this Odell Beckham Jr. Situation is pretty limited to him and something we don't see often at all. Now, if I saw that and I didn't see it for a long time, and then, you know, maybe saw it again, I'd be okay with it. But if you see a lot of this going on, man, I can tell you the game ain't gonna be right. I could just tell you that they haven't done what they were supposed to do in creating a realistic football game. So you can't judge this trailer too much, in my opinion. I know Madden doesn't get the benefit of the doubt these days, but let me just say that if you're gonna judge this game based on this teaser, then I don't really think that's fair. All right. Sound off in the comments. I know y'all want to get active down there. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.